What up, world? It's your boy Jeff, aka Cool Boy Jeff, right here. That's the only place you can find a wave. It's the Wave 804, back again with another video. And it's a pleasure and an honor to have somebody that blessed us with her presence, man. And I'm telling you, she is on fire. I'm talking about
I
like
know
that
that's
bitch.
right.
No, I mean like for real. Like I've seen a lot of women that really put in work, but I would
Mhm.
classify you as an overachiever. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to
You
your
finna make me tear up.
no, I mean, look, if you start crying, that's on you. I
I
mean, but at the
appreciate
end of the
that,
day,
man.
yeah, I mean, I got to give my flowers to you because not only for yourself, but you give back to other people. You have a
Oh
real
yeah,
good friend group. Everybody's supportive. Everybody's there for you. But we're going to go ahead and get into
definitely.
all that now. For people that don't know you, please let them know who
Yes.
you are.
Oh my God. Hey world. So my name is OniGotBars. You can call me Ani for short. And I'm just a real ass bitch. I'm a rapper, songwriter, podcast hostess. I have my own little network now. I don't know. I'm just getting into a little bit of everything. So y'all gonna see me on a little bit of everything. We're never gonna limit it. Never gonna put a limit on it.
Hey, talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a mogul out here. I'm trying to get y'all to know the name, the brand, and know me. So that's what we doing.
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna know you
Don't
after
have no
seeing this
choice.
interview. Oh, see, look, see,
Don't
she
got no choice.
coming with that energy. I definitely see you though.
Okay.
So um so Ani, what for people that really don't know you, like
Yeah.
what really represents who you are? Because again, like from what I see and what your close friends see and people that's around you, they see a lot. But for the folks that don't, who are you and what do you represent?
Man, okay. I am a woman on a mission. I am a mogul in the making. I'm a mother, newly divorced, single mother. So I'm really just a woman I'm not going to say trying, I'm just a woman doing things that align with my passion. And I'm doing things that make sense for me. And right now, what makes sense for me is healing out loud through my music, healing out loud through performing, branding myself, networking. Really, I'm just an artist. I tried so hard to be like, I'm not an artist, but no, I'm an artist. I like to create things. I like things that resonate with people in their daily lives. I like to say I make grown woman music. Um, and a lot of the men that can relate to, but I know who my audience is. So for that working woman, you have kids, you're in a long-term relationship, short-term relationship, and you're just trying to like balance the world on your shoulders at the same time of being a woman, being a mother, being a person with feelings. I make music for you. I make content for you. I'm really, like I keep saying, I'm not a girl's girl. I'm really a real bitch's bitch. Like you could really put me in any scene, in any place, any club, any type of setting. And I promise you, all the real women, they're gonna flock to me. We're gonna meet, we're gonna be besties for the resties, and we're gonna goddamn lock in together. So like I make prescription music for y'all. Hmm.
When you say I'm being straight with you, call yourself a real bitch, a bitch's bitch. You know what I'm saying? As a guy that will kind of look at you differently versus like I understand this is like a word of endearment to like women, like how
Yeah,
you say nigga. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But as far as somebody that may hear that and then if they never met you, then come to meet you and I
yeah,
don't know what their version of treating a quote unquote bitch is.
yeah,
Will you think would you think there'd be like a hard dealing of conflict, especially like you are a woman and you deserve it.
yeah.
But as far as saying that, they somebody else may perceive you as different. So would that be like a conflict of interest? What would that be?
I mean, everybody's entitled to their own perception, right? So for me, when I say that, at the end of one of my songs on Women's World, Big Dog, I go, we all types of bitches, but make sure that nigga address you as Big Dog from now on. So for me, when I say real bitch is bitch, it's like big dog to big dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? We big, it's on some big dog shit. Like real women, and that's why I understand who my audience is. You know, I understand my core audience. I know I'm not for everybody. I don't want to be for everybody. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I might be somebody's shot of Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? Double shot of Hennessy at that. But for my real women, you know, they understand. We have that. It's one thing as a woman, I say this, we're very multifaceted, right? We have so many like complex things about us, and we have to code switch, and we have to be this person and that person and this person. So when I say I'm a real bitch's bitch, I allow women to let their guard down. You don't have to be what society wants you to be. Not saying we gotta put bitches on, you know, we a bitch, you a bitch, I'm a bitch. You know, we don't gotta accept that. But what I'm saying is like, no, you could relax your shoulders, baby. You could calm down. You don't gotta be superwoman today. You don't gotta be prissy and all of that today. Even though I may come off as real pretty, real prim, real proper sometimes, you know, code switching. It's really more so like, baby, we home. Like, I'm home. I want you to feel home when you talk to me. I want you to feel comfortable when you talk to me. So yeah, that's when I say I'm a real bitch's bitch, and I immediately say that to my audience, they don't get offended. They really like, yes, I'm home. So it really feels like home. And I know that could definitely sound, you know, real bitch to other people, but to the right people, to the right person, it's like, okay, I understand you. I see you. And that's why I'm connecting to. That's why my music makes sense to certain women, to certain audiences. I'm not out here trying to chase people that I can't connect to, because it's my music it's not gonna resonate with you. Anything I do is not gonna resonate with you. You're not gonna buy into it. You're not gonna wanna pay $40-something for no ticket to come see me. You know what I'm saying? Because you just won't get it. But for the people who do pay to come see me, who do invest in me, who do come around, who do come out to the shows and the performances, and they see me up close in person in the sections, and they do their videos and they tell me how much, you know, my songs meant to them at 3 a.m. in the morning, where, you know, they was committing suicide or trying to commit suicide, and it really brought them back to life, and, you know, things like that, sending paragraphs to me, like that's where that comes in. Like, okay, yeah, we home. I'm home. So it definitely hits different. It's definitely part of my little brand. But, you know, at the end of the day, we still classy ladies, but we gonna turn up, and we're not gonna let the world define who we are. So real bitch is bitch. Okay.
Baby, I respect that. I like how you really broke that down too. Now, as far as your name, OniGotBars, how did you come up with that name?
Okay, so my middle name is Veronica, and so I had like a little crisis identity.
You look like a Veronica.
Thank you. Shout out to Cassandra. That's my mama. And so Ani is the middle of my name. So Veronica, Annika, Ani. And then Got Bars was just like I wouldn't say a joke, but, you know, I never thought of myself to be a rapper. So at one point in time, I was like, girl, I'm finna be a rapper, blah, blah, blah. What should my name be? And then, I was just like, Ani got bars. And then I turned around and really just had some bars. So now when people hear that name, you know, their second instinct is to go, she really do got bars. So, I mean, I feel like I live up to my name. And at one point in time, I had a brand manager, TG the Mogul. She was like, oh, we need to drop got bars, because it sounds a little corny. It's like, what does it fit with the bread? And I'm like, just trust me. Just trust me. You know, and so now, you know, even when I go into a room full of male rappers, right? At first, like, you know, they'll be like, I need got bars. Girl, you can't rap. What you talking about? What you rap about? And they're like, oh, you talking about everything selling pussy, blah, blah, blah. You know, until they hear a song, until they hear me rap, then they're like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, snap. Okay, you do got bars. So, you know, I definitely get a lot of respect from men, you know, especially men who do rap or do music or in the industry when it comes to my name. And I just try to make sure that, you know, when you see my name, you understand the branding behind it. And when you see anything that I put out, you know, you understand, like, I'm really investing in my career. I'm not just out here doing it, you know, just to be a starving mixtape artist on the street trying to get you to buy a little $10 mixtape. Like, no, I said, you know, I'm going to create my own little fairy tale. And in this fairy tale, I'm a celebrity. I am a big artist, and I'm going to present myself in that way. And I'm going to make people believe that, until I achieve that. So right now, I don't care what it's looking like, what my bank account might be looking like, what personal things might be looking like. In my delusional Lala head, I am this big time celebrity artist, OniGotBars. And my name got bars because I do got bars. Hopefully, I get bars and zeros in my bank account and got bags, got this, got that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's a walking manifestation. Ani got the fucking bag. I should be Ani got bags. That's what I should be. Shit, I'm trying to manifest that.
Well, the good thing is you 1-on-1, so we ain't gotta worry about anything else other than that.
Oh man, thank you. Definitely
So,
1-on-1.
yeah, you for sure is too. Now, looking back at your journey, what has been the biggest lesson you learned in the music industry so far?
Contracts, contracts, contracts,
For
contracts,
every artist,
contracts.
always a contract.
Contract working agreements. Not being so. I would say this, being a shark about me. And because I would say I'm very nice. I'm very warm to people, and it might come off as naive, or it might come off as, oh, she green. But I think I've went through a lot of situations where people have used the fact that I'm trying to network and I'm trying to get my name out there to either abuse it or, play in my face. And so now going forward, I've got to treat it like a business because I am a business. Mm-hmm. So, going forward, contracts in place. If I don't see that you're investing in me the same way I'm investing in you, or if we don't develop that relationship where, hey, can you do this for me? I'm doing this for you. Hey, can you look out for me? I'm looking out for you. If we haven't developed that personal relationship, mm-hmm. and you come asking me to do whoop-de-whoop, I need it on paper. I need to see what I'm getting out of it, because at the end of the day, I realize that the brand that I've built, a lot of people sometimes just want to attach themselves to it just to, get more eyes on what they're trying to do, which at the end of the day, it's nothing wrong with that, because, it's business, people got to eat. But I have to not be so, we're friends. I have to not, they wouldn't do me like that. They would, they do. They would and they do. So yeah, contracts, putting shit in order, and being a shark about myself. And, especially now that I'm married, because I feel like, in marriage, you get a covering, you get a special covering when you're married, because people automatically feel like, oh, you're married, can't play with her like that. Oh, you're married, can't play in her face like that. So now that I'm divorced and single and a single mother, I get a different type of, I wouldn't say stigma or anything, but the covering was lost. You know what I'm saying? So now it's kind of like I'm on my own, I'm doing this. And so I have to be even more of a shark to make sure that people don't play in my face. And if some deals don't go through, cool, because it wasn't meant for me. But I'm going to always be a lady about it. And we're going to always be classy. You ain't going to never catch me screaming in the phone, posting it, and doing no lives about who did me wrong. Like, no, I'm going to take my L to the chest. I know who not to mess with going forward. I know what not to do going forward. And, just be better business women at the end of the day about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can really tell you've been through some shit. I can really tell you've been through some shit, because I'm like,
It's been a lot, but at the end of the day, what my mama told me the other day, God definitely makes my enemies my footstool. So I have gotten to see the same people that have either tried to embarrass me, say things on my name, turn around and either come on one of my platforms and be embarrassed themselves. Mm-hmm. I have seen that with my own eyes. And for me, I was like, okay, God, I see you. So now, now when I see somebody doing me wrong, I don't even be upset. I'm just like, wow, God, I can't wait to see how you turn this around. That means I'm finna do something even more bigger, and then I'm gonna see how you use them as a footstool for that. So it makes me more excited. So like the more people let me down or play in my face, it's like, damn, okay, I can't wait. I just know on the other side of this, I'm gonna be in a position that's gonna be bigger. you're gonna be on the other side in some way or form. You're gonna need me, or you're gonna have to do something. You're gonna ask me for something. You're gonna be in my position how I was. But one thing about it, I'm not gonna be nasty to you. I'm not gonna be nasty to you because I can't block my blessings. I'm gonna still bless you. I'm gonna still bless you. I'm gonna say thank you, and I'm gonna keep it moving. Do you get the same access to me as before? No. You know what I'm saying? No, we're gonna be smart. We're gonna have contracts. You know, there's gonna be some money up front. But when you get that same access, that same, oh, I'll look out for you. Nah, but I'm gonna still bless you in a way because at the end of the day, I can't block my blessings. I can't be nasty. That's never in my heart. And I know my heart not the same as other people out here. So, the table that I'm building, and I'm so glad that you asked that question because it's like the table that I'm building, I realize I don't want to see that nobody's table out here. I don't want to be a part of nobody's shit out here. I don't want to sit with you niggas. I don't want to sit with you bitches. I don't want to sit with y'all. I don't want to eat with y'all. I don't want to do nothing with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're going to turn on me like that, I'm cool. But I want to build my own table and forge my own relationships. And I want people to see me for who I am. I want to grow with people. I want to be a sponge. I want to learn from people. And I want to just treat people the way that some people in those big positions never treated, other people. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to go to the top, it's going to be lonely if you're the only real nigga there. If you're the only real bitch there, it's going to be lonely as hell. So, I want to create a generation of real ass people. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and like I was saying earlier, as far as a compliment, you only one, but everybody is not going to see what you see, think what you think. And sometimes we may forget that, yeah, I'm not going to have to think twice about how I'm going to deal with this person because obviously this person see how the way I interact with them and how the way I carry myself. I hope I don't have to face any problems, but some people will prove you wrong. And at the end of the day, when you create a circle, it should feel like a force of energy amongst everybody else.
It should feel like home.
Right. It shouldn't have to feel like a cage. So even like what you saying earlier, like you have to do a lot of stuff by yourself. I get that as well because some people really hop on the bandwagon based off of your popularity, how much attention that you're getting, the volume that's up around you.
Right.
And people want to be that, but they learn you just to hurt you. So if you have to take that time to where it may take a little longer, but the actions and the results is showing me every single day that I'm moving forward, it's so be it. You know what I'm saying?
So be it.
Yeah, nobody don't want to have problems with nobody or beef with nobody. But I feel like when it comes to brand and businesses, some people care about the look of it, some people don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So your brand is how the way you represent yourself and how the way that you carry yourself. So obviously you wouldn't be in the position that you are now if you was you soft where you not knowing what was going on.
Okay.
Yeah, so you doing that, and I feel you on that for real.
I appreciate that.
I really bang with it. So with that, when it comes to what is the reaction like now, seeing the growth?
Yeah.
How the way you first started up until where you are now.
Man, I would just say more people, I think because I was consistent, because I am consistent, right? So in the beginning, a lot of people didn't take me being serious, as a rapper. Because I started in 2023 just out of nowhere. Like, oh, girl, you want to be a rapper? Okay, you put out one song. Okay, you put out 2 songs. Okay, you put out 3 songs. Okay. But now that I put my face out there, and I just said, fuck it. Let me just put myself out there. Whatever I look like, if my hair out of place, if I feel a little bloated, if I look a little crazy, whatever it look, just post it. Just post it. Fuck it. People gonna say what they want to say. Just post it. And when I adapted that attitude of just saying, just fuck it, post it, people really started seeing, okay, I started seeing a fluctuation of eyes, comments, more people listening, more people wanting to hear my songs, more people singing to my songs now when I perform. Like, even, I don't know, it's just because I have that fuck it mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have that mentality of like, I'm going to do it anyway. We just going to post it anyway. People going to say what they're going to say. I let go of that fear of what would they think of me? What do I look like to them? What what does this feel like? Oh my God, I'm scared. And it's just like, closed mouths don't get fed. And you're not finna make it nowhere if you just afraid to put your face out there. Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of people that make music, baby. It's a lot of people that put out songs every single day. But people buy into you as a person. They buy into, are you authentic with your stuff? Like you said, really your face card, like, are you cool? Like, how do you handle business on the inside, on the outside, on and off camera? Are you somebody that, like, you gotta yell in the phone? You gotta be on live when you don't get your way. You gotta bash your business, bash your platform. Like, do you do that? And me personally, I stray away from those type of people, dealing with stuff like that. So I value how I carry myself, who I am, and just having that fucking mentality and just making sure that I'm sticking to my brand and I'm sticking to who's my audience, how would they feel, you know what I'm saying? When I say the fucking mentality is just like me posting myself, like how I may feel about myself that day, just as a woman. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, I may not feel my best that day, or I may not feel like I look my best that day. But I'm like, no, fuck it, because you have to learn that your audience, majority of the people that listen to you are not, and everybody's beautiful, but like everybody don't get BBLs. Everybody don't get perfect skin, perfect teeth, perfect anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
People, you have degular people that listen to you, that care about your music. And sometimes they want to see a hair out of place. They want to see the imperfections. People want to see real natural bodies. People want to see real natural people nowadays. So it's like when you let go of trying to have this idea of perfection, you reach a broader audience, because then you reach that audience that's like, wow, you reach that real audience, your real core audience, because they get to see you and all your elements, what you look like, what you don't look like, what you don't like, what you hate about yourself. Them the people that love everything about you. So having that mentality, keeping my brand in place, making sure that, we handle business respectfully, accordingly, on time, and looking out. If some shit don't pan out, you gotta be a boss, pay that cost, and make it right, at the end of the day. And that's what people fuck with. So that has gotten me so far, just, as I gotten older, from being how old? In my late 20s to now 31, 3 kids, it's gotten me so far, just how I think about things. My frontal lobe is developed, how I handle things, and how I want people to treat me. And I think that's really made my image, my brand, very much rapturous, like very much stand out.
Mm-hmm. I hear that. I really, hey man, I really do like how you are very authentic. I feel like that it's too many people now. I say it's social media didn't really turn people out. I think social media was like money. It showed them who they really were from the beginning. So when you look at them, you take them as such. But as far as you, and then of course, like you home teams. I ain't tripping on that. But
it was like whole team, Petersburg, G804.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You home team, but when it's certain individuals that really carry themselves with dignity, respect, morals, and there's two types of things you have to separate. Like you're an artist and you're
right.
So when I'm looking at the artist, this is who I'm talking to. This is who I'm, as far as the business goes. But in retrospect, listening to a lot of stuff that you're talking about, I'm really seeing the woman. So it's really like seeping through, because again, you want people to respect you for how the way that you respect yourself, right?
Right.
I think that when it comes to the whole ideal self, if you're an artist, model, whatever you are on social media, and you move by that, but then when somebody's really trying to get to know you, you really don't have a personality at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think people really know how to separate the difference, because you may not be getting notoriety as Jeff. I'm gonna use me as an example, but as Cool Boy Jeff, the Wave 804, you see all this or whatever, and then that makes me who I am. But once that fades away, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you really got to keep it real. So that's why I say like it's to me it's refreshing to be able to get to know more of who you are as a woman because not only they have to respect you based on what we're listening to today, but me just looking at it like shit. If she handled business like this, she bounced back from her hardships, dedicated mom, then also trying to get her career on track, and nobody don't know how hard that shit is. Like trying to maintain and then you got to get yourself to the kids. That's another headache. And then you got to be able to relax, get yourself mentally prepared to go into the studio. Then you got to go to these shows. Then you got to show up and do all this other stuff. So when you doing all this hard work, and I know it may be sometimes, and you already probably know this, but when it be times where it gets really hard and only thing is just in your mind is based off the circumstances, what's going on right then and there. This, I mean, watch a video, do something, or just think about something that really got you up to this point. And then, of course, sounds like a woman of God, and you can always just rely on Him instead of just relying on yourself. Because once I realized taking all that energy off of yourself and just giving it to Him works so much better than you harboring all that energy. Because eventually, that you're going to
Oh
realize.
my God, I'm so glad you said that because I said this in another interview, but literally I have made a post and I was like, I said, I just need to give my heart to God so He could hold it for me real quick because things is just so heavy. And when I say, because I already have a relationship with God, but I just had to give my heart to God and like, please just hold my heart for a second. Just, God, just hold my heart for a little second right now. I don't have it in me. I'm not gonna hold you. The weight of the world is on my shoulders right now, but I have such a good support system, like my mama, my siblings, like my sisters, my brothers, my big bro, Bubba James, my best friends that's in Virginia, in North Carolina. Shoot, I just have so many people, my team, my designers, like I have so many people, cause I just be so honest. Like when I'm my band, my singers, like when I just go through some things and I'm just like, y'all, I have learned to just open up. Like my homegirls, like the homegirl podcast, those are my real homegirls. I have learned to open up and say, this is what I'm going through. This is how I'm feeling, and charge it to my head and not my heart right now, and help me just sit in my thing with me. Just sit in my shit with me real quick. And so I'm just so grateful to have people just sit in it with me as I'm getting up and I'm still doing things because I'm not even saying I'm getting up. I'm walking through this bitch right now. I'm not sitting in it no more. I'm probably goddamn fucking marathon in this motherfucker. So it's just like I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I no longer say I'm trying. I say because my mama be on me about that. I'm doing it. So with my show, the Herbal Tea Party, did it.
Mm,
Um, you know what I'm
congratulations,
saying? The
by the way.
podcast, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. The
congratulations.
podcast did it. 3 episodes. We about to start filming some more.
Mhm.
Um, Opening up for Trina did it. Just you know what I'm saying? Just like doing so much and still holding on to a lot of I'm not even holding on to no pain because I let my heart go to God, but it's like it's a lot. But being vocal about it, sitting in it, getting through it, walking through it, and still showing up for what I'm trying to do is no excuses. Because at the end of the day, it's me, my kids. If they don't have it, who is going to give it to them? No disrespect to the other party, but like, who is going to make sure that they're okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, really okay. And I don't got nobody that I could call and be like, besides my mama, I love her so much, and my daddy. But like, even if I didn't have them, if it's times they can't help me. So it's like I can't sit around and cry. I can't sit around and be like, oh, why nobody listen to my music? Why nobody fuck with me? Why nobody want? I can't sit around and do that. I gotta put it in their face every single day. I gotta make people believe in this shit. I gotta make people fuck with me. And for the grace of God, thank you, God. Sorry for all this cussing. You my nigga. But for the grace of God, we have a real relationship. But for the grace of God, He He's giving me my people. He's finding me. He's giving me my tribe. He's bringing me in front of the right people. And so all I got to do is just keep being consistent, keep showing up to work. And no matter how I feel, right, wrong, and different, and also give myself grace, because a lot of people would fold in my shoes. Mm-hmm. A lot of people would say, no, I can't do that right now. I got to go to work. I can't do this right now. I got my kids. But it's like, no, I got to do this and my kids. I got to do this and go to work. I got to do this and be sick. I got to do this and be depressed. I got to do this and have my chest be tight. I got to do this with the world on my shoulders, because at the end of the day, I know I have a plan. And a plan don't never work unless you actually working it and you wrote it down and you executing and you marking off your goals and you're not afraid to push it in their face and you're not afraid of having the fucking mentality. And people gonna talk, they're gonna say whatever. Oh, she look like this, she look like that, she blah, 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 blah. I don't give a fuck. You looking. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to God for holding my little heart. I know that's right, Jesus.
I hear that.